Just look at these map bans. It looks like we're probably going to be repeating a map that we've already played. Hopefully it's Consulate, maybe? So, I do have a... Well, firstly, I did do a little bit of time on the keyboard. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how you guys play on that thing. It's probably gonna take me a good amount of time to get used to that. The recoil control, man, Jesus. Like, my mouse pad is I'm not gonna say it's tiny, but it's definitely gonna need an upgrade on the size of it. So I will definitely have to buy a new mouse pad. As for the mechanics and such, so I do like how you can like lean, obviously, without having to aim in like I do currently. As for zombie, yeah, okay. But as for the mechanics, like I can see the movement being very. The best way I can describe it is snappy. You can really, really become like a demon with the movement on keyboard. Now, the only complaint I have with the movement is like if you're trying to pixel peek, it's kind of hard to kind of do that. At least for me currently, whenever I press the key, I kind of like over peak, if that makes sense. Unfortunately, though, we are on coastline, as you know, what is new. But I think, so he has Buck. I kind of want to do something with sightlines. I don't think Nomad's gonna be the operator for that. I will see. I think I'll go her AK this time, just because she has obviously more ammo in the mag. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to pre-place my drone. We'll see if we can sneak it up there. But if you guys remember last episode, we ended up having a respectable performance on Oregon. Okay, I can't get this thing up there. Okay, what is going on? Alright. Let me see if I can do this one. Alright, so... Looks like we're just gonna... It looks like we're just gonna have it right here, but... if you guys remember last episode on Oregon, we ended up having a decent performance, like I just said. A respectable performance. As for the teammates, though, they obviously were griefing just a little bit, but you know, can't hold that too much against them because I mean that's the meta right now currently in Siege. Okay, I thought that didn't open. I dumped like my entire mag on there. I was about to lose my mind if I didn't open that. All right, let's see what Switch is gonna drone. All right, my drone got shot out. It looks like they're playing VIP. As soon as penthouse is clear, penthouse is clear, so I am dropping.
No man, just come pick me up.
Hold on. I could have sworn I downed him. I don't think I did. That's probably a stupid idea, but... Alright, hold on, I'm gonna place... Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna just do it. What the fuck, dude? You're seriously gonna tell me that the freaking lamp took the majority of the hitbox there? Let me put it like right here. I think Switch is attacking hookah, so we'll try to attack the same thing as well. I don't think we'll make it, but I couldn't. All right, well, he needs to call that out if he's in sight. Bro, damn. I just did not have a strat there. It was obviously my strat was to attack or pretty much take control of the entirety of the east side of the map. But I couldn't even do that because Rook was there, and then Twitch, for whatever reason, abandoned the play. I could have sworn, I don't know if you guys saw it, I hit him in the head. There's no way I didn't hit him in the head. Alright, so we did have a switch to the RAM. Okay. Alright, so no one seems to be spawn picking. Gotta be careful up in these ranks, man. I say that, but I'm barely in plat. But you gotta be hella careful because that Valk on the other team was a champion. So we're already going against that. Now we haven't even made it to Emerald. Alright, so we're gonna get this taken care of. I'm assuming he came through here. Alright, they do have... So they might be playing VIP. Dude, why is it right there, bro? Let me shoot this. I heard him. There you go, dead. Our Doc's not in sight. Doc is out of sight. Oh shit.
He was behind the desk. We got up. I'm gonna push downstairs.
Let's go, man. I thought he was gonna pre-fire me, man. That's why I quickly went behind the wall. Dude, I gotta... Also, the only other thing I hate about keyboard is I can't really talk because I have to basically press the key. I could change the key to something else for push to talk, but it would require me to still do the same thing. I don't know if I could like make it a key on my controller itself to, you know, push to talk. I wonder if I can actually do that. We'll take a look. Because I'd rather just save the drone. I don't think that's how it works, though. I'm not gonna lie. We can look, but this is controller controls, which, like I said, I don't think that's how it works. Yeah, it's not. I was looking for an undefined thing, but it's not there. So, and then push to talk, yeah. So it's basically it's gonna have to be on the keyboard if I want to be able to do it. Aquarium are clear, and so is luggage. I think theater.
In luggage.
Why did he have to get interrogated, bro? I mean, I let it happen.
You're gonna get interred, by the way.
I let it happen because, what, like, dude, are you getting interrogated? Play slow, man. Look at your flanks. I'm assuming I think it was the Deimos who got interrogated.
That way, pushing that full wide.
But, yeah, that's just, I think, poor play by the Deimos.
Solos was in the bathroom. Just ran up to me and modded. You can probably push in servers. They're probably just holding K.
Really, yeah, like I said, I just let it happen. The push by the Cav. And yeah, that's gonna end up happening when you know, you get interrogated and the team just falls apart like that. I'm not sure what the Ram was doing. Obviously her job's to do the vertical take, but I'm not sure what was preventing her from getting into the building. But regardless, yeah, the team has to do a better job at, I guess, clearing, which was like I said, Deimos's job. So it looks like the alibi is going to be playing in my little area that I usually play, which is fine. I suppose I could play VIP. But it's... Let me see if I can... If I can sneak these walls in. Alright. So they're they're gonna be gunning for me now. That's gotta be blue. Dude, what the hell happened?
Can you play more in sight, please?
No, bro. I did not know this guy would pull it up right here. I don't know how the team fell apart. Obviously, I was holding VIP. This sledge, he never pushed into, I think, Hall of Fame. Yeah, I wish we could play site too, man. I don't know what happened to Aquarium. I don't know what happened to... I don't know what happened to Hookah. Nobody was playing Hookah. I played that fine. I think I played pretty fine where I was. I moved out of VIP because I heard the striker pull up to, I think it was Cool Vibe Stairs. So that was already lost, essentially. And so that's why I pushed as much as I did on that hallway towards luggage. Or I guess 90 hallways, what you would call it. And then I pushed into theater because I saw the drone, which I thought was from... I thought that drone was from someone coming from luggage. And that's why I pushed into theater, and then the Ash was there. And I just couldn't kill the Ash in time. I'm not gonna lie, I think some of these shots that I hit... there's gotta be some sort of latency issue or desync issue. That's what I believe, because if you guys remember last episode, I didn't kill the Finca because somehow the headshot that should have been a headshot was not a headshot. Like, somehow I didn't hit that. I don't know if this is gonna do... Actually, I could probably do like something like... Like this, maybe? That's perfect, actually. Alright, I'm gonna try to hold hookah. Because obviously that's what failed us the round. I kind of wish I was a little higher so I could see feet if they jump in, but I guess... Dude, I mean, we're just falling apart. Oh my god, it was just not gonna be enough. My gun was not gonna be enough. I made him one shot, and I pre-fired him too, so yeah. Yeah, the roam there, I mean, it didn't matter. Hopefully he can clutch up. But there's just, yeah, it's not gonna happen. Alright, so we'll move on to second match. But yeah, the roam there, I mean, it didn't help for 3 straight rounds, I think it was. I mean, dude, 1-5 and 0-5, I mean, we just can't have that. I did my best. I don't think I did anything wrong, honestly. I tried my best there with Azami trying to hold hookah down. And we lost. We lost our fun of 3. All right, so we'll go ahead and play one more. But last few comments, really, I think our team just needed better playing style, like individually, not together. So. All right, trying number 2. The reason I say that is because you guys won't see it, but we ended up getting Clubhouse. Which I'm kind of tired of playing the same maps over and over again. But basically that match got canceled due to, oh my god, bro. Alright, well, alright, so hopefully we win. We'll get our match back. If we lose, obviously it'll be catastrophic because now that is our first bump in the road in terms of obviously ranked this season. We haven't had really many, but this one will be a very significant one if it does end up happening. But as I was saying, we ended up getting Clubhouse, but it ended up canceling the match due to teammates or a teammate leaving, basically. Yeah, we'll go Valk. Valk's fine. So now we are on coastline for probably the 8th time in the span of a week, 2 weeks. It's very boring. The only reason I say it's boring though is obviously because for you guys, you know, it's essentially the same strats over and over again. Which, you know, you're supposed to do if you're trying to play for the win. But I think from a viewing standpoint, it's better to have different types of strats than just the same old ones. So we'll try again with the same strat that we were doing, and we'll see how it goes this time. We got our drone on top of main stairs. At least that's what I call them. We have it under a chair, so hopefully it's not found like it was the first time around. Obviously, we are going to try and make a penthouse push like we did the first time. Okay, so there's one in... I wish you would call that out. The fuck was that? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm being spotted. I'm kind of screwed here. Alright. Let me get out of that situation. Holy hell. Dude, we're not even in the freaking building. It's frustrating. That's luggage, right? It's gotta be. Alright, let me try to get a drone. Oh my god, and I go down immediately, dude. Jesus. Alright, well, the strength didn't work again, so obviously I'm not gonna try it a third time. We're just gonna go ahead and let it die. I mean, but we didn't do anything. The pulse was obviously downstairs. We could have gone for him, but that's just... At that point, the round's already halfway over. We didn't even get in the building. That's another thing. I'm trying to ping this guy. There you go. At least just once. There, and he ended up moving anyway. Alright, so that is a throwaway of a round. I think the Aruni almost had an ace. So she was the one that pretty much had her number through the entire round. Thankfully, I got out of that situation. Up on the in the penthouse, but it didn't matter in the end. Alright, so they ended up going up towards penthouse theater. Which kind of says a lot about them. They want to play it safe rather than kind of play it by the book. We do have a Mozzie that's roaming. My drone could move freely. And then I'm trying to go through here. There goes the Mozzie. Alright, we have another Rooney here. Alright, if Jacko's gonna be right here, then what I'm gonna do is go through aquarium. I would love to attack the same spot twice, dude. Actually. God, man. There goes the freaking Jackal. Guys, I'm trying my best. I really am. No, I don't want to go off the rappel. No, and then... God, Goyle pushes up. Yeah, and I saw him on the ping too, and I just completely ignored it. I feel like this team is kind of... maybe a 4-stack, 3-stack. At least, I feel like there's at least a 2-stack there. I mean, we can't get anything going. Strategy-wise. I mean, we'll try to, you know... do the vertical take, I suppose. But there's just not... We're kind of hitting a stump here. Alright, we have an Echo going aquarium. He ran up cool vibes. And he's kind of obviously roaming to stay alive and deny the plant. But yeah, there has to be some sort of stack going here. That's the vibe I get off, like, heavily. And he goes down. Alright, it looks like this room is clear for the most part. I'm not gonna go in just yet, as there is the pulse is in here. I kind of want to run around before, you know, committing to staying somewhere. Alright, let me stop. Alright, I'm kind of safe now. I don't know if we can get him. I don't remember seeing... Is he baiting him? No. I don't remember seeing this shackle droning once. Oh, I gotta put my flank up here. Great. Yeah. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try my best here, but I don't think I'm gonna get anything done. One of those just down. Oh my god, dude, my aim. My aim, man. I shot everywhere but her head. Alright, well. It looks like it's gonna be another quick round. And it also looks like we've hit a stump moving up the ladder. There we go, we got our cue. I know this is probably the stupidest idea to do right here, but... I gotta run. No. I tried my best. He thought I was camping right there, and then yeah, it's just an easy flick for him. I really did try my best with the roam. I kind of did waste a little bit of time. I wasted maybe 20 seconds from their push. It's just neither of them peeked me, man. I wish they would have peeked me. And the only reason I was crouched was because obviously I didn't want... I'm assuming it was Amaru. I don't know who was the one in Sunrise, but Amaru was obviously... We're gonna assume it was Amaru. That's clearly boosters, and this warden is not looking that way. Why does he have a shotgun out anyway, dude? I think... well, I'm not even gonna say he's throwing, because, yeah. So... there we go. That is the second loss in a row. Unfortunately, both of them were not even competitive games. I didn't finish what I was saying though. I was crouched behind the blue bar because I wanted to defend myself or protect myself from the Amaru peeking the hallway, kitchen hallway, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that'll be the episode. Very, very tough one to swallow. I tried my best there in the final round. I got the IQ. It didn't end up mattering, of course. But, I mean, there's nothing else I could say, honestly. I think that the team, both teams, I mean, we played terrible. You guys saw that? I think we had 3 people drop 0 kills right there. I didn't even check. I didn't pay attention. But I don't know how I got a teammate like that in the Warden. I don't know what is going on. Anyway, I think I played pretty decently. I played fine. I don't think you could have asked more from me, other than obviously landing my shots in the fights that I was in. But as an example, that fight as Nomad against the Aruni in Courtyard, I mean, what am I gonna do? Clutch a 1v5? That's not gonna happen. Yes, there's a chance, but I mean, I'm on PC, man. It's just I'm going against champs from PC. So again, that'll be the episode. Just wish it could have been different, but yeah. So as always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one.